especially for birds. Not so that we could eat them, but just hunting was just a passion. I don't know if you are hearing me. But every time we would set these snares, there was one rule that we always adhered to. When you see the birds descend on the snares, you don't wait until one is caught. You go and try to make them fly, so that in the commotion, one will get caught. I don't know if you understand. But the problem was, the bird had to run a little bit for it to get trapped in this snare. I feel like I just on my own right here. I never caught any bird, because every time I would try to make them run, they would fly instead of run. Oh, you didn't hear what I said? In other words, birds had learned how to switch from the natural law to a spiritual realm. So this series on the spiritual world will teach you how to switch from the natural world into the spiritual world. I remember preaching and standing in front of the pulpit like this, and all of a sudden I disappeared. And the camera is shooting and I'm not there. Isn't it last week that I appeared in London, in a branch in London, while he's preaching in this church? There is too much jealous, so much jealous, I don't know what to say. What makes us able to do like this? Why is it possible? How is it possible? How can it be done? This is the series that God said I should give my people. So that you can be at your house like this, sitting down. I feel like I'm on my own right here. You can be at your house, and the court messenger, the bailiff, comes to your house. You are sitting at the doorstep, and all of a sudden he arrives, and you decide to switch to a spiritual world. I prophesy the same for you. The same for you. Listen, there are levels in the spiritual realm. Marakabaso. When you get to the level I'm going to teach you, the spiritual realm can materialize into the natural. No, you're not hearing what I'm saying. Sabakabate. So listen, the difference between you and myself is, I can open my eye to see into another world. This is what I want to teach the people of God. Think of Enoch. How the boy was so bad. He walked in the spiritual realm like it was the natural. Look at it. Look at it. If I tell you, if we say let's give each other a testimony, just tell me something that God did for you. You see, one day, that day I was in the spirit. Do you see? Do you see your problem? When the Bible says I was in the spirit, what is the Bible saying? As I was in the spirit of prophecy, not the spiritual realm. These boys were always in the spiritual realm. The normal Christian gets surprised when they get in the spiritual realm. The mature Christian gets surprised when they get in the flesh. I prophesy, the spiritual shall become natural. Listen. How do you see a person like Elijah? How can Elijah just walk in the natural like this? Then all of a sudden, whirlwind comes and he steps into the spiritual realm. Like it's normal. This is not for the balcony. I don't know what's happening. A normal human being moving from the natural realm and gets, listen, this is the spiritual realm. Enoch is here and just walks straight in the spiritual. He doesn't know there is a God spoke to Enoch and said, hey, Enoch, my boy, why do you want to go back home? You are always here. You spend more time here. Why don't we stay together this side? There is a level you can reach. In the book of Daniel, chapter number 9, it says, in the first year of Darius the son